Hey, what's up, my little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Kanye West, you are just shaking your head going, I knew you was no good. Y'all, what am I talking about? If you guys don't know, Kanye is happy in Florence, Italy, the city he married Kim at. Taking taking Bianca around, eating all the ice cream, having a good old time. Meanwhile, Kim has been doing everything she can to get Kanye's attention. She's been dressing in head to toe Yeezy. She's been doing her hair the way she likes. She threw away, well, not threw away, she probably put in stores that dehydrated Momo wig. But she's been doing her hair the way he likes, doing her makeup the way she likes, doing everything the way he likes, putting on his clothes, wearing his jewelry, wearing the bags he got her. Y'all, Kim is not broke. She don't ever have to touch anything. Going into the archives, we already saw on Keeping Up with the Kardashian that she archived everything, and she goes and looks through everything Kanye owns because she's a memory hoarder. Well, it looked to me like Kim was going through the stages of grief, and I was waiting for her to get to the anger part because she's been trying to get Kanye's attention for a while. Unfortunately, right? Kanye, as fortunately for Kim, Kanye is deep in the throes of a one Miss Bianca. I think that ship has sailed. He is with his thug missus. If you know what I'm talking about, if you guys don't know, watch my whole video for details. Bianca's family has deep ties to mafioso, and I'm not even joking. Her grandfather was literally called by the biggest newspaper in Melbourne, Australia, the Al Capone of Melbourne. Her dad is pretty much a Tony Soprano. She is Meadow Soprano. Kanye, of course, is dating Meadow Soprano. Anyway, right? Go watch that video on that if you don't know what I'm talking about. So where has Kim gone? She's gone past all the things of, the 12 steps of grief or loss. She has jumped right into rage. But did anybody know that after rage is stupidity? At least Kim's making it seem like it, y'all. Kim showed up at a Drake concert and embarrassed the dog mess out of herself. Now, I know she did it to hurt Kanye because she's mad that he is not paying her any mind. And the one thing that always brought Kanye out of his slumber was Drake coming near her or Kim giving Drake any attention at all. That always made him flip out. Even y'all thought Pete was a thing. Y'all need to go back if you don't remember and Google Kanye West when he was literally doing lives begging Drake not to bring his plane down in Calabasas, saying, "That's my family, don't disrespect my family," right? Those were some dark times. Y'all, let me just go into this. There is a video circulating where Kim is just straight up embarrassing herself for a lot of reasons, right? One, Kim showed up and they saw her lip syncing. She recites her iconic quote sampled in Drake's song "Search and Rescue" at his concert. I think it's like, "I didn't come this far." What's the exact quote? Let me get that for y'all, because we need journalistic integrity on this channel. She recited the epic line, "I didn't come this far to come this far." Why can't I get this thing? Hold on, y'all. "I didn't come this far just to come this far and not be happy." Now, first of all, that was a corny line considering she was talking about being happy with Pete and he ended up playing her. All right. But also, a couple of things, right? Wasn't Kim supposedly mad at Drake for using her voice in the song? Remember that? Remember that? That's how you know she 100% authorized the use. Also, remember when she was in Japan, she was go-kart riding and dressed up in the same outfit that was on Drake's album cover for Search and Rescue. But just like Kim's stunt queen antics, Drake's Search and Rescue also flopped, right? But again, this lets you know that Kim 100% authorized the use because the Kardashians are the most litigious family in the world. They would have sued him into carpal tunnel syndrome. And now she's sitting there corny. Come on, "I didn't come this far to come this far." Literally reciting lyrics. I guess this is Kim saying that she doesn't drink. But then again, we all knew that was BS, right? Again, a lot of people are calling her unloyal. But but that's my point, right? She might be unloyal by doing this, so we're gonna get into it because besides looking cringe, but it's like the fact that at her stage in her life, she is out here looking this thirsty, it's insane. Now, you can say she's going overboard to get Kanye's attention, right? But it's the most embarrassing thing. It's like she just doesn't understand like the culture. Like, let's all agree, it's the most embarrassing thing you can do to a rapper. Like, you are basically his baby's mom. You're his wife, you're his baby's mom. And you're literally on camera and stage. I'm looking at this video reciting that diss lyric meant to Kanye. And this is where I blame Kanye. Kim doesn't even have the cultural knowledge to know when she's embarrassing her own family. You're not just embarrassing Kanye, you're embarrassing the kids, you're embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing your whole family. She doesn't even have the culture reference. All she knew was that Drake was offering her attention in the spotlight. But it's so stupid that you didn't know it was a moment that you were playing yourself and Kanye, but you're actually playing yourself more. But what can you expect when she's the one that initially greenlit this, right? The use of her voice in the song anyway. It's just like, but then again, you really have to think, this is the same woman that let Pete lay in bed and get his sock juice, all his feet, funky feet all over the bed, just stinky, funky, like all that stuff, right? All over the bed. And then when Kanye was like, yo, where you at? He literally said, I'm in bed with your wife. And Kim was too dumb to realize that Pete was dragging you. He didn't say, I'm in bed with my girl, or I'm with my girl, or none of your effing business. He said, I'm in bed with your wife. Like, Kim didn't realize at that point that Pete was just getting off on smutting out Kanye's wife. Like, he didn't see Kim as anything else but a tool to get back at the man who was mad. Because Pete was mad that Kanye made him pay for the whole tab at a pizza shop. How was Pete, where he was working at Saturday Night Live? They were at a pizza shop. You can't ball out on a pizza shop. He ordered everything on the menu, which came to what? At most $500. And Pete held on to that and took it out on Kim. Again, but Kim was too stupid, even when he said that, to realize Pete doesn't like you. He sees you as a tool to get back at somebody he both idolizes and hates at the same time, which is Kanye West, right? Kim, at this point, I will say, she really is just as dumb as Khloe. Like, Kris raised her daughters, no lie, to be sharks in the business, but my God, they are idiots in relationships. Idiots. You see Kris Jenner keeps Corey Gamble at her feet, right? Of his wide hips and those silky pajamas healed. You know what? Have you been watching them in Italy? Let me know if y'all want me to do a fashion roast on Corey. I think he deserves one anyway, right? But let's say, right? Another way you can look at this is like, maybe Kim is like mentally at the age she was when she married Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like, just mentally at like still, like, even then, like, the way she acts like she's still a D-list reality star, and to be honored to be at the center of just honored to be at the center of attention was like Drake will call her up. Hold on real quick, y'all. My food. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Oh yeah, that's right. Dragon Kim. Anyway, like, look at this mess. It's like weird. It's like the groupie to thirst. She's just happy celebrities showing her attention, when what you think about it is insane, because you are literally Kim Kardashian. Like, say what you want about Kim, and I know I got a lot to say. You are arguably, for whatever reasons, good or bad, one of the most famous people in the world. But again, you got to think about it. Kim is going through what every single person that goes through a divorce goes through, right? You literally are still in dating from like what, 2008, 2009, and especially the ones that left the divorce thinking the grass is greener on the other side, and then they get to the other side and they find out it's even more brown, and there's just like green spray spray paint all over the grass and you try to go back and that person's already moved on, you know? But I mean, y'all, listen, it's like, again, somebody actually inboxed me and said the Kardashians have no principles. No matter what people say about them, they have no problem cheesing in these people's faces. Drake done talked about her and her sisters, and she's still there. Same thing. Same thing. I had a problem with Kendall last year. Drake basically called Kylie a ho ho ho, and she was spotted partying with them. Snoop called Kim and her family a bunch of ho ho hos, and she turned around and gave them a scam campaign. Like, what the hell? No principles at all. This is the problem with Kim and them, right? Points were made. I get it. Kim and them look at all those people that called her this and called her that, and she's like, yeah, but guess what? Now you work for me. Except for the fact of that's not the way Kim thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see a man thinking that or someone that doesn't care, but Kim actually wants them to respect her. So when someone's calling you a ho 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 and then you pay them to be in your campaign, like that doesn't give you power over them. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you said I was a hoe, but you still in my campaign. And they're like, that is true. I will take my check and you are still a ho ho ho. Like, it's like when Kim was like having fun power tripping over Pete. Like, yeah, Kanye told me what to do. And now I call the shots in this relationship. And it's like, no, Kim, it doesn't work like that, you know? But then again, I have to say, didn't Kanye make a song saying he wanted to sleep with her sisters while they were married? The whole family was weird, right? Again, I think that it's just coming to the fact that Kim's realizing that all these guys were in her ear, a lot of them, because she was Kanye's wife. And they wanted to somehow get back at Kanye, dethrone Kanye, or even get some of Kanye's magic. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like one of the most interesting things about Kim was the fact that Kanye was obsessed with her. So it made her seem a lot more interesting and magnetic than maybe she actually is. Because now that Kanye is like off on Bianca, I'm sure, like, who's in Kim's DMs? Nobody that will come out and hold her hand. Anyway, this is an embarrassing clip. And I don't understand how she's acting like a fangirl when she also met and knows Drake. In the video clip, she's singing to Drake and like, oh, right? She met and she knows Drake. They've been on multiple events together before. So her acting like a random fangirl that her idol that had her idol and their biggest crush call her on stage is just so like cringe. It's just cringe. I will say, right, of her acting skills, I can't wait to see the next season of American Horror Show come through. Acting skills, seriously. Listen, I will say this though also, I don't know, Kim's just making her own self look stupid. You know, I don't know how Chris approved this, but then like, wait, it wasn't rumored that Chris dated Drake? Who said that? He dated her already. So you know what? Drake would sleep with that whole Drake would sleep with Corey Gamble if he could. And then again, maybe he has. Corey is a thickum. Drake like thickums, right? I'm seriously. And he'll pay for Corey's BBL. Anyway, listen. Listen. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to keep an eye on this field. Now that Drake is exposed that Kim is nothing but a dumb bird, she is a better business savvy, more marketable Chloe. What do you bet Drake tries to date Kim? Drake is really, really good at making women believe that he's super, 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 super into them and obsessed with them before he drops them and moves on to his next conquest. He did it for Nicole Murphy. He did it with J-Lo. He's done it with so many women. And we all know, by the way, Pete ran game on her. Y'all, I think it's going to happen. Anyway, my little tattletales, let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to keep an eye on this face. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.